Hey everyone, welcome back to Coach L. I did a video just a couple days ago, but I felt like I really needed to come and talk to you guys because a lot has happened. Izzy, my cat, wants to be in the video with us. Anyhow, um, yes. Yesterday, I was actually not in a good space because I found out about the incident that happened in America with the African man that was killed by the police officer. You guys know that I'm American, but I've been living in South Africa for 16 years now. I was married to an African guy. Well, I'm still legally married to an African guy, and I have two mixed colored children. Okay? I feel like oftentimes that I need to get on video, and I feel like sometimes I'm telling people the basics, which I think is sometimes insulting. But it seems as though we need to hear it. And that is, can we be kind to each other or just decent? It actually doesn't matter who that person is, what they look like. Can we be kind? It doesn't matter if they're different. Great if they are. My question is, what is wrong with us, guys? I've never understood racism. I have never understood it. I have been around people that are very racist, um, but I never understood it. Even then, I didn't understand it, and I am actually really upset that these things continue to happen. I think that it is time. It's actually past time that we do whatever it takes to make this stop. Whether that is we do workshops and self awareness classes, whatever it takes, personality testing for when cops come in, different people come in. If there is racism within them, we need to uproot it. It is disgusting. I know that a lot of people were raised in certain ways and they were actually taught from a young age racism. It still doesn't mean that it's right. It's wrong. It is very wrong. And guys, I actually want to mention that it's wrong on any level. I've seen racism in so many forms. I've seen racism with the white person against the African person. I've also, even just this week, I experienced racism with an African person against a white person. Okay? And it was just, it was mind blowing. So, this is what I want to say it needs to go. Like, we need to do whatever it takes. I understand that people are hurt and people have wounds and they have scars and that type of thing. But it is time for people to step up and to be the better person. Um, when I remember going to an outing with my husband, and we were walking, and there were some African ladies behind us, and they were actually speaking about us in an ugly way in an African language. And he turned around. They thought that he couldn't understand it because I think they thought he couldn't understand that language, but he could. And he turned around and he spoke to them, and he confronted them, not in a real ugly way, but in a way, asking, like, why would you be saying such things? Um, Guys, it's time. It's time that we ask ourselves, And we ask people, not in an ugly way, but why do you have that thought process? What is it that happened within you to have that idea and that thought? What makes a police officer put his knee down on another African man while the man is saying, I can't breathe? And then there's people that even stand by and watch it, and this guy passes away. What was going on in his mind to make him think that that was okay? What is going on in our minds that make us think that it is okay to treat someone differently or in a bad way because they have a better tan than us, or they have a lighter skin than us, or whatever? Guys, we're messed up. We're messed up, and it's time that we actually admit that we have a problem. And then let's figure out what we can do to make it better. We need to be cleansed. Like, we need to ask God to come down and cleanse our hearts and our minds and our spirits, because it's not right. So if you were wondering how I feel about that, that's how I feel. Racism is disgusting. Crimes of hate, hatred is awful. Can we learn to just be decent to each other? I'll be happy to write up any kind of programs, workshops, whatever you want, that we can do to try to uproot these problems. Call me. I'll be more than happy to do it. Until next time, guys, take care of yourself and take care of others, and be kind.